So that is the guy that you're cheating on me with. He didn't even say hi. He went ahead and said, remove that picture now. Eh? What did you get yourself into, mommy? The one person I've never met, never ever saw with my eyes like this, frustrates my life like that. Today's video has been inspired by a conversation I had with my friends yesterday, and they were all against long distance relationship. Here's my story, because I was in one. I need energy to tell this story today. It's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be good. So let's get into it. I was fresh from high school. I was naive, I can say. And you know, at this point, you're very curious about how the world works, and you hear of relationships out there, social media. Facebook was a big thing at that time. I built my profile on Facebook, and I think that was the only social media platform that I was in. And this was also influenced with the kind of friends I had at that particular time. Apart from being on Facebook, the teenager I was had online dating apps. I don't even know. I can't even explain how I ended up having online dating apps on my phone. I was so young. That was about 10 years ago. Yes, that's how old I am. I was just a little girl. I was curious to understand the world and wanted not just to understand, but to experience it. You know, they say experience is the best teacher, but don't get yourself there if you know it's not gonna turn out well for you. You better learn from other people's experiences. Yeah. So there was this little naive, slender girl on Facebook putting her pictures here and there. Let me just put one thing across. I was a spoiled kid. I do describe myself as a spoiled kid growing up, right? It's not that we had everything or all the money in the world, no. There are days when we didn't have anything at all. There are days when things were really good. Amongst all my siblings, the 7 of us, I'm actually the one who got everything I wanted while growing up. I didn't struggle at all. As ladies, as women, we have, or we are, or will forever be in that space where we're getting so much attention from men out there. And if you're so naive, you can get yourself in trouble. Whatever you let people do to you, they will do. The extent you allow people in your life, that's where they will get. I was always an indoor person. I would prefer to stay indoors, sleep, or eat, or do something. I love writing, I love reading, than going out with my friends. So many times I would cancel on them. So I did prefer the social media space than the outside life. So many messages from all manner of the male gender. You know, the boys, the guys, the men, and the older men, which I never used to respond to their messages. I just shied away from all that. It was too much attention, especially to a girl who was never exposed to that. This one guy who was always in it and never used to respond to his messages on Messenger, but he kept on texting every single day and calling. You know, those calls that we just don't like. You know, those calls that just come in all the time and we just don't like. So I used to also get calls from other unknown. Sometimes it's really annoying when you're getting video calls and audio calls from Messenger and all these other online apps. It's not all the time that we want these calls, or personally, it's not all the time that I don't want to be seen on video calls. I don't want to be out. I don't want to be talking to just anybody. I don't even know you. So why are you video calling me? What do you want to see? If I'm real? If the picture that you've seen is real or what? And most people in the world have dirty mindsets. And most of these people have dirty intentions. And I know you know what I'm talking about. So I was always avoiding anything like that. So I was always avoiding their calls and messages. So this one guy, never stopping. Message after message after message after message, call after call, video call after video call. So I decided to say hi back one day. To fast forward, he insisted that I be his girlfriend. And he was always straightforward. I would like you to be my girlfriend. I would want to date you. You know, you're this, you're that, you're that. I had a lot of guy friends than lady friends. So it was always easy for me to communicate with men or boys. At that time, they were boys or guys. And plus, I was very close to my father. We were always in communication, the loving father-daughter, relationship. So what did your girl do? She goes ahead and say yes to the guy. This guy was in Germany at that time. I am in Kenya. He's Gambian. I'm Congolese. So we begin what? The situationship. This, I cannot call this a relationship at all. This is good. I found myself in a situationship. And just like that, your girl got herself in trouble.